Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, August the 28th. We're going to talk about something we have never dealt with before on here, vampires. And I want to introduce you to Delia Remington. Good to have you here, Delia.
Thank you.
You are a book author.
Yes.
You just got back from Transylvania.
Well, I went to, this year I went to London, but yes, I went to the International Vampire Film and Arts Festival.
In Transylvania, she went to Dracula's castle.
Yes, I did.
In Transylvania. And you've written a book. It's called In the Blood, book one of the Blood Royal Saga, and it won the 2018 Silver Stake Award of International Vampire Film and Arts Festival.
Yes.
Now, what is this book about?
Well, my main character is Marie Antoinette, and it starts off in St. Louis because that was a French territory.
Oh, okay.
But I've got it set in current times, and basically, she sees some of her old things. You know, Marie Antoinette has had all of these, like her old shoes and, things from her life have come up on auction. Well, in my book, she sees them up on auction. She's like, this is my stuff. Other people can't buy my stuff. And so she ends up kind of trying to buy that stuff. And in doing that, she sets people off who've been looking for her since the French Revolution.
Oh my goodness. So she's alive today then?
In my story, she is, yes.
She's alive today. Well, where did the vampires come in here?
Well, I mean, she's a vampire.
Oh, she's a vampire.
And all of the people who are in the nobility in France were. And so that's, in my stories, that's what the guillotine was invented for, was to rid the world of vampires.
Okay. But you told me something this morning.
Yes.
That Dracula was not a vampire.
I mean, I don't think so. He'd like to have people think he was.
Marie Antoinette was a vampire.
Yes.
Dracula was not a vampire.
I mean, I don't know. He might appear in my next book, in book 4. I don't know. I have 3 books in the series so far.
Were you excited that you won the 2018 Silver Stake? I like that, the Silver Stake Award, because that's how you kill a vampire.
Right.
With the Silver Stake, right?
Yeah, it was really exciting. I got to speak alongside Christopher Golden, who's written all of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer books, and Tim Lebbins, who did 30 Days of Night, and several other well-known people, and they liked my book. So
strange people there.
Yeah.
You're hanging around with all the vampire people.
It was really exciting. I got to go to Dracula's hometown, Sigishwara. So
when you have a full moon, does it bother you?
No, but I mean, when we were there in Sigishwara, there were wolves that came out outside our hotel that weekend. I was like, is this
Was it a full moon? Was it a full moon?
It was, actually.
Okay. Did you have a silver stake ready?
No, sadly, I don't think I got bitten. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I might find out later.
All right. Where can they? It sounds like a good book. Where can they get this book?
It is available at Skylark Books here in Columbia, but also anywhere online. And you can find it also on my website.
Your website. Mm-hmm. Okay, Delia. It was really a pleasure meeting you today.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad we didn't have a full moon today, though.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Please come back again.
I will.
All right.
You. Yes.
And if people want more information about you, of course, the book's available at Skylark Bookstore. Is it available on Amazon?
All the online places.
Or from Delia Remington's website. And I'll give you that. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was very nice.
And if you want more information, you can go to Delia's website. It's www.deliaremington.com. And you can get the book there. Do you sell silver stakes on your website also?
I don't, but I might.
All right. Now, along the same lines, Literacy Action Corps volunteer tutor training.
We've never trained any vampires to my knowledge.
Leslie Clay, good to have you here.
Well,
but you're here to tell us about the Literacy Action Corps volunteer tutor training program, right?
That's right. Twice a year, we train people to tutor other adults on literacy if they don't read well, or in English if they don't speak English.
So you will tutor in learning to speak English and also learning to read.
That's right.
You're looking for volunteers right now.
Exactly.
Right. What do these volunteers need to commit to?
They need to commit to going to a tutor training session.
And how long does that take?
All right, we have one coming up here in September, and it is for 5 nights on Tuesday evening from 6:30 to 9, beginning September 10th.
5 nights in a row?
No, 5 Tuesdays in a row.
5 Tuesdays in a row beginning September 10th. And how long are these sessions?
From 6:30 to 9.
Okay. And there you'll learn how to tutor and what's expected of you.
People wonder, how can I do that? Well, you can do it, and you don't need to be a teacher. We teach you how to tutor.
Are you finding that you need people more for learning to speak English or for reading?
Mostly our clientele are people that need to learn English because we have a lot of immigrants in this community and family members of immigrants.
Yeah.
People that don't know how to read well as adults are often, we try to make our services known through different agencies and so on, but sometimes it's difficult for them to know about us.
Right. So people listening to us, our listeners right now can be of assistance too, by letting everybody know that this organization does exist, that you are willing to teach people how to speak English and how to read. And there's nothing to be ashamed of if you can't read. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes people try to keep that hidden.
They do. There's a psychological barrier to a lot of people trying to do that. But we all have our strengths and weaknesses.
We do. So if you want to learn to read, if you know someone who needs to learn to read or wants to learn to speak English, the Literacy Action Corps Volunteer Tutoring Training Program is available. But specifically, if somebody wants to sign up to be a tutor, how do they do that, Leslie?
Well, they can either call our phone. Our phone number is 573-442-4280.
442-4280.
Yes,
okay.
Or they can email us at LAC, that stands for Literacy Action Corps, LAC Columbia at yahoo.com.
Okay.
Or they can go to our website, www.literacyactioncorps.org.
Okay, so you can Google it, Literacy Action Corps.
Yes, you can Google it.
And then that's probably the simplest thing to do is Google it, and then you can get in touch with them. Leslie, thank you so much for coming by. Pleasure having you here.
Well, it was great being here. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Bye-bye.